I would say probably built off the Montreal game, so a step in the right direction. I liked a lot of things of mostly our 5-on-5 play, but nice to score a power play goal as well. I just think we did a lot of little things very well, and sort of how we want to be playing 5-on-5. Yeah, we debated it. We talked about it as a coaching staff, and um, I think the situation we put her in the Montreal game, as I mentioned to everybody after that game, I don't know if it was necessarily fair for her to get her first PWHL game when we weren't as a team playing our best, and I think she responded really really well with that opportunity. So we thought long and hard and just decided that she deserved another start, and she looked even more comfortable, I thought, tonight, and made some big saves, and played very well.
Jess, tonight, your first BWHL game, first BWHL goal. How did it all feel?
Awesome. I don't really have any words, but just felt good to finally get out, and lucky enough to get a shot on net and then turned into a goal, so I'm happy.
No big deal, eh?
How difficult was it to sit on the sidelines for the first few games, and then can you take us through how you found out you were going to play today?
Yeah, I mean, like, we're all hockey players, so, you're always hoping to actually be playing the game, but it's just part of this league. It's competitive, and, I dealt with it last year, and just kind of have to accept your role and always be ready. So, I think Christmas Eve found out that I was coming up, so it was kind of like an early Christmas present. You're not going to say no, right? And so just quick change of flights, and I got here as soon as I could.
Where were you?
I was back home in Calgary.
For Christmas?
Yep.
And Troy, what went into the decision to play Jess?
We had one of our defense was suspended in our last game against Montreal for a checking penalty. So instead of dressing an extra forward and having short on the back end, we activated Kondas.
What's running through your mind as you see the puck at the back of the net?
Not a lot. just happy. I mean, didn't really see it come off my stick, but just try to get the puck on net. Daryl made a good pass, so just happy.
Blayre, you picked a bad game to score your first goal of the year because of Jess's heroics, but what do you think of your team's new star?
I'm super happy for her. I don't think people outside of our team understand how hard it is to be a reserve player and to show up every day and work your ass off for just to practice and to train with the team and to not play games. So I think it says a lot about who Jess is as a teammate to show up every single day waiting for this opportunity. And she wasn't put in the game to score a goal, but for her to be rewarded that way, it's very exciting, and we're all so happy for her.
And obviously Jess got her first goal, but Golsing also got her first ever point in the BWHL on your goal. What does the meta first kind of do for the morale of the group?
It's fun. I think we didn't get off to the start we wanted to this season, but I think our last two games we have really picked it up, and we've started playing more together, more as a team, and I think that's when you'll see more and more people get rewarded with points on the score sheet. I think those points come from playing the right way and making smart, hard hockey plays, and it's really great to see people get rewarded.
Sorry, Troy. What I was getting at with the other question was, what did you see in Jess, as she was practicing that made you put her in the lineup?
Yeah. I thought actually, we've had conversations with Jess. We thought she came in this year, had a great training camp, and as Blayre mentioned, we know how difficult it is to when we finalize our roster and know that we have to select 3 players as a reserve. Jess went through it all last year as a reserve, so she knew what she was getting into when that reserve spot was offered to her. The one thing that's so important is for her to continue to just stay ready, whether it's another opportunity with our program or expansion coming in this league, players that are actively involved in this league, whether it's a regular standard player agreement or reserve, It's so important. It just shows the depth of women's hockey, that someone like Jess can step in, play some key minutes, and obviously contribute on the score sheet as well. So I thought she made, obviously worked hard this summer and came into camp in good shape and ready to go and ready to fight for a spot. And, unfortunately for her, obviously had to accept a reserve spot. But as Blayre said, it just shows the character she shows every day, coming to the rink and trying to make our group better, practice in the gym, off the ice. It's a difficult role to play. Every team has three of them, and they, it's a tough role to play, and we appreciate it for sure.
Jess, did you get the puck?
I got it, yep.
Do you know what you're gonna do with it?
Probably just put it in the room somewhere, hang it up. Took a picture with Blayre, so.
What were the details on your flight? You were gonna initially come back when?
The 28th.
Okay, and you didn't say you had to come back yesterday, or something?
Yeah.